So you're thinking about moving to Mesa, Arizona? Well, in this video, we're actually going to take you inside of the computer and show you around everything you need to see on a Google map. That way you can get a good idea about the different neighborhoods, see what's close by them, and how far it is to get to the airport. I'll kind of walk you through all of that. Stick around to the end for some insider tips to getting around Arizona that you definitely don't want to miss. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything about living in Phoenix, Arizona and surrounding areas like Mesa, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first one to know about the current market in Phoenix, Arizona. My name is Ann and my partners are Christina and Greta. We just love helping people just like you make their move here. So whether that's 9 days or 9 months, feel free to reach out. All our contact info is below. We'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to Arizona. Let's jump into the map and get started.
All right, here we go, diving in to explore Mesa on the map. And first you need to know it's the third largest city in Arizona at 520,000 plus residents. And let's look at where the airports are in juxtaposition to where you live in Mesa. So Mesa runs east-west. You'll see it here delineated by the red lines. It has a jog leg south right here. This is West Mesa, and this would be East Mesa. This is your airport. Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport hosts all of the major airlines. Delta, United, Southwest, American, etc. All are right there. From West Mesa, you're talking about 15-20 minutes. From East Mesa, you're talking about 25 to 35 minutes. Add another 15 minutes if you're talking about rush hour. So from West Mesa, you would just catch this 202 and literally you just go right into the airport. If you're on the south side of Mesa, you're going to catch Highway 60 north on 101 and then to the 202 right into the airport. From East Mesa, you're going to catch this 202 loop on the north side, takes you right into the airport. And if you're on the south side of Mesa, you're going to catch Highway 60 again to the 101 over to the 202 right into the airport. Now, if you're going downtown Phoenix, which is just really right next to the airport, you're going to add about another 10 to 15 minutes to your drive time. Don't forget during rush hour that you're going to add another 15 to 30 minutes depending on where you're coming from. The other airport to remember is right in Mesa, and this is your Phoenix Mesa Gateway Airport. It has your discount airlines, Allegiant and Sun Country. Last airport to remember is our Falcon Field, which is where you would fly your small airplanes out of. It also has the Arizona Commemorative Air Force Museum, which is fun to go to. So we've talked about airports and where they are. Next is shopping. When you're on the southeast side of Mesa, the big mall to go to is Superstition Springs Center Mall at 130 retail/shop restaurants, as well as your big box stores are located right next door. Now on the west, north side is shopping where Bass Pro shops. If you're an outdoorsman, that's a great shop to go to. It's also got all of your big box stores. Right next door in Tempe, Arizona is the Tempe Town Market Center. Awesome to go to, all the big box stores of every variant type as well as restaurants. Now, a couple unique things to remember about Mesa is they have the Macon Asian market, which is the largest Asian market in the valley. Also around the Macon market are several restaurants of varying Asian cuisine that you can go to. On the east side is the famous swap meet, and at this swap meet there's 1,500 stalls that you can go to during the swap meet, and it's indoors. So it's a great swap meet. If you like to do that, this is the place to come in the valley. Last but not least for shopping in Mesa is Old Town. Here we are in downtown Mesa, and the shopping is right along Main Street, and center is the street that divides Mesa from west to east. And within downtown Mesa, you have the Mesa Arts Center, which is famous for all of its 5 theaters. Also there is the Mesa Contemporary Arts Museum. Across the street is the Arizona Museum of Natural History. I've taken my kids there. They love it. Also the Ideal Museum. Last but not least is your main public library and Mesa's convention center with its amphitheater. So all of these things are in downtown Mesa. Last but not least is ASU campus, and this campus is specifically for film and gaming programming. Incredible place to go visit and just have fun in downtown Mesa. So we've talked about shopping, we've talked about how to get around in Mesa for airlines, but let's talk about what's really fun, my favorite, which is the outdoors. Mesa is known for 25 plus golf courses. It's got 2,200 plus acres of parks, and I want to note a couple of them, which is Red Mountain Park with its lakes, trails, sports facilities from soccer to baseball fields, as well as they've got Bell Bank Park, which is down here, vernacular, same type of parks and tennis courts and soccer fields to go to and baseball fields. Within Mesa, there's also some really fun outdoor things to do, and that is at Sloan Spring Training Park, which hosts the Cubs for spring training, as well as Hohokam Spring Training Center, which hosts the Oakland A's. Very fun things to do within Mesa in the outdoors. I also like to recommend a couple places that are just right outside of Mesa, and that's in the Tonto National Forest, which is the Usery Regional Mountain Park. And within there, you can camp, you can hike. There's 35 different trails. Right across the street is the Rio Salado Sportsman's Club for shooting. They actually have an archery 9-hole course. Then there's the Granite Reef Recreational Area right outside of Mesa. Look at this. From right here, you can put in your paddleboard, your kayak, and you can kayak up the Salt River. You can also float down the Salt River with inner tubes, which is really fun to do, and kayak down. And while you're doing that, you can see a wild herd of horses that are descendants from the 16th century Spaniards horses that were brought when they came to explore Arizona. Also, you'll note the lakes up here, Saguaro Lake and Canyon Lake and Tortilla Flats. These are fun places to go, to boat, to fish, to put your kayak in the water, to swim at, and you can even catch the Dolly steamboat that'll take you out into Canyon Lake to see on the cliff sides the buckhorn sheep, which are really fun to see on the cliffside. To get to those lakes, by the way, from Mesa, you can see it's really close. You're just going to catch Bush Highway. Take you about 20 minutes to Saguaro Lake. From the east side of Mesa, you're going to catch the Highway 60, which you catch 88, and 88 takes you right into Canyon Lake and into Tortilla Flats. And look up Tortilla Flats, great ride to go to just on a Saturday afternoon or a weekday afternoon for lunch, as well as if you're a motorcycle rider, great ride to do, very popular. All right, we talked about what's to do in the outdoors, but last but not least in Mesa, and I'm going to take you to it, is Sunsplash. In fact, I'm going to put this on the map here so you can see it really well. There's a couple of places in the whole valley that have water parks, and this is one of them. This is where all the kids come to in the summer to enjoy a splash pad. So this is a great outdoor fun place to go to right in Mesa. Okay, we've talked about the outdoors, shopping, airports. Last but not least, our neighborhoods. So let's start with in Mesa, Dobson Ranch. And it's one of my favorites because you'll see the little waterways. It's where you have your pontoon boat and you can go around a river system that it's created, and all the houses are on that river system. They also have a golf course there. This was created in the 1980s. Also, I want to look at homes and neighborhoods in downtown Mesa. So if you are a historic home fan and you like those kinds of homes, we're going to look at homes there. Also within Mesa is Las Sendas, right up here in the mountains, about 2,000 to 3,000 feet elevation, gated, guarded, planned, master plan community with a workout room, a pool, a community center, golf courses. It's Scottsdale-like without the Scottsdale prices. And the last is to show you the 55 plus communities. And the reason I take it into satellite is you can see them from satellite really easy because they're all in white. Most of them are mobile homes. They're really close together, so they're very easy to see on satellite. This is all 55 plus communities. About 25% of Mesa is is 55 plus. So we're going to explore a couple different home sites and communities within 55 plus. And the last place that we're going to go in Mesa is the south side. And it's the newest, where all the new builds are being built. And that's right here. So we'll explore these 5 different areas in neighborhoods. So let's do that now. And so you can see the shape of Mesa here. We're going to start with looking at Dobson Ranch. And Dobson Ranch is the home that is located right on the water. You can see that through this home. And there's your pontoon boat to ride on the river system, and you can see it there. Beautiful. Oh, let's take a look for the details on this home. So first of all, it's a 1980, just shy of 750,000, 3-bedroom, 2-bath with 1,900 square feet. Lot is 5,227. Note the taxes are only 2,211. Taxes in Arizona are low. It's one of the reasons people come here. This house is great if you want to live on this community. Another reason for living in the Dobson Ranch area, look at the location to the freeway system. 101 is right on the side of it, and then you're really close to Highway 60 that takes you into Phoenix or Tempe, as well as 202. The next area that homes that I wanted to show you was right in downtown Mesa. So let's look at that. Look at this historic home. You can tell right away just by looking at it. It is a 1950 home, only $1,035 for taxes per year. It's worth $480,000 or listed at that. 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,200 square feet. Notice the lot size. It's a 1/4 acre at 12,000 plus square feet in lot size. So let's look at this home, and it is completely remodeled. Notice the kitchen, beautiful. Again, 2-bedroom, 1-bath. It does have a garage that's finished out, and you'll notice the backyard is a backyard that exemplifies a home that's been there for 115 years, 120 years. The other areas that I talked about was the 55 plus runs right down the center of Mesa. So let's take a look at one of those. And this is a mobile home. Now, a mobile home and around the 55 plus areas can range from 100,000 and up. This one happens to be 220,000. Taxes are only $565 a year. Built in 2006, 1-bedroom, 2 full bath, just shy of 800 square feet. Notice the lot size only 2,000. So let's take a look at what a mobile home would look like in Mesa. Small kitchen, living room, dining room areas, and then this was a 1-bedroom but 2-bath. Now, what's great about living in these mobile home park in 55 plus is the community amenities, and you're going to see that here, starting out with the tennis courts, bocce ball, pickleball, swimming pools, lap pools, gathering areas, gated and guarded, shuffleboard, community center to gather, play cards, play games. And one thing to note about these communities is not just the community amenities within them. You get together with people that are from all over the country, including Canada. They come down here to enjoy the winter in the winter months, and they join clubs like hiking clubs. They go out and play golf together, go to restaurants together. They're just fun communities to be around. But mobile homes aren't the only homes that are in these, and I'm going to show you an example of that, and that's right here in Leisure World. This home is a 1986 Spanish style. Taxes are $2,300, $475,000, 3-bedroom, 2-bath with 1,700 square feet on a 6,000 square foot lot. Nice big lot. You notice the 2-car garage. It's right on the golf course. Notice those blue skies. It is absolutely gorgeous. Indoors, you're going to see a 1980 home that's been remodeled over time. The kitchen's got granite. Master bath has not been remodeled in a long time. Got an office. So great home. Couple different types of homes, single family home versus a mobile home in your 55 plus communities. Now, in Leisure World, you're going to have the same amenities that you saw in the other one with your meeting areas, your community centers, your pools, your golf, etc. Let's go to one of my favorite areas, which is going to be right here in the northeast corner of Mesa, and that is Las Sendas. And Las Sendas is a master plan community with all of the same amenities that you saw on the 55 plus. What you're going to see here are homes that are going to be priced higher, but that are going to look just like homes in Scottsdale, Arizona, but at a Mesa price. So let's take a look at this home. This is a Santa Barbara Tuscan home, 2004. Taxes are $12,000. It's just shy of $2.5 million, 5-bedroom, 5-bedroom with 5,400 square feet, just shy of an acre. And the views are spectacular. It's It's in the mountains at about 2,000 feet elevation. Just stupendous views. Love this area. Home is beautiful. Look at that kitchen. Again, 5,400 square feet. The backyards in Arizona, we are known for our backyards because we enjoy our backyards just darn near 365 days a year. From the pools in the summer and the hot tubs in the winter and your grills and cooking areas outdoors, it's something, and your fire pits. We love our backyards. This is a beautiful backyard, as you can see, and the views are spectacular. I wanted to show you what this looks like. This master bath has been remodeled. One of the things that you'll see in a 5,400 square foot home in Arizona is a theater room. Very indicative of what you'll find in that large of a home. Got a great car garage, 4-car garage. And last but not least, I like to show you from top down what it looks like. Look at that backyard and the amenities that you have. When you're buying in Arizona, that's one of the things that you want to look at. Last but not least, we talked about looking at homes in the south side of Mesa. That's where your new home builds are. And this one is a 2024 $5,500 price tag for taxes per year, just shy of $550,000, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, just shy of 2,000 square feet on a 6,000 square foot lot. Let's take a look. The communities that are built always have usually a park and or pool or tennis courts or pickleball courts for the new build. So something to look at. So we have covered everything about Mesa, how to get around, shop, airports, etc. Now we're to the fun part that I recommended I would get to is how do you get around Arizona? Go see the most famous things to see in Arizona. So let's start with, which is very popular in Arizona, as you know, is our national park, Grand Canyon National Park. It's right here. From Mesa, you're just going to take this 202 or the 60 to the 101 around, and you're going to catch this I-17 north to Flagstaff. From Flagstaff, you're going to catch the 180 to the 64. It takes you to the south rim of the Grand Canyon. You are there in less than 4 hours, and it's great. The hiking's phenomenal there. You can catch river rafting down the Grand Canyon, halfway hike out, or from halfway point, you can hike down and catch it all the way down to Lake Mead. So a couple different routes to go there. Also, in 6 hours, you can go to the North Rim. I don't know if you knew that, but from Flagstaff, you can take Highway 89 to Highway 89 and then back down south. There's a lodge on both sides. The north side is about 1,500 feet elevation higher. Absolutely gorgeous. I recommend going both sides. But also well-known and famous in Arizona is Sedona, and that is right here. And from Mesa to get to Sedona, this is your Sedona area right here. So to get there from Mesa, you're going to take this 202 or Highway 60 to 101 around to I-17 north, and then you're going to cut over to Sedona. Now, in Sedona, the Red Rock is famous. Oak Creek Canyon is right north of it, fun to go to. Red Rock, Slide Rock is right up there. Oak Creek goes right through Sedona, great to bring the family to and the kids to swim at. Also, the shopping is phenomenal in Sedona, and again, people come from all over the world to see Sedona. So, a couple different areas that are local to Arizona that I wanted to mention that are famous, but also you're probably wondering, Annie, I'm coming from someplace else and I like to ski. Do you have any places to ski? Well, we absolutely do. Let's mark them on the map. We have Snowbowl, we have Sunrise, and we have right down here in south, we have Key Valley. Snowbowl up here is about 3 hours away from Mesa. Again, take that 202 or Highway 60 to 101 to I-17 north to Flagstaff. Just north of Flagstaff is Snowbowl, our highest peak in the state at 12,637 feet elevation. The skiing is fantastic. Though small, your larger ski lodge is here at Sunrise. And to get there, a couple different ways to go from Mesa. You can catch here the Highway 87 to Payson, across Highway 260 to Show Low, Pinetop Lakeside, which is where you'll spend the night. And then it's a half-hour drive to the ski lodge, several mountains to ski on there. Great skiing. Also, you can go Highway 60 and through Globe, and it's literally Highway 60 all the way into, again, another 3.5 hour drive to that ski resort. Last but not least, for ski resorts within Arizona, and you can catch it a couple of different ways. Take the Highway 60 over to I-10 straight south, and then you'll catch a small side road to get you to Key Valley. That's about 3.5 hour trip. Depending on traffic, you might go the back route, Highway 60 down Highway 79 and then catch down to I-10 and over. 3 different places to ski within Arizona, but no, there's more. There's a couple more ski lodges that I wanted to mention to you. And they are Taos, known for its black diamond skiing, and north of Durango, Purgatory, and then north of Cortez is Telluride skiing. And so to get there from Mesa, about an 8-hour drive to go to Taos, and people do it all the time. You can go again up 87 to Highway 260 up to I-40. From I-40 to get to Taos, you're going to go right through Albuquerque north to Santa Fe and up to Taos. Again, black diamond skiing is well known. Now, if you want to go to Colorado, you would take the same route, but then cut up to Farmington, to Durango. North of Durango is Purgatory, or north of Gallup to Shiprock to Cortez, and right up to Telluride. Great ski resorts. I have friends and family that have skied there for years. They take an evening or a night to drive up there, and they ski for a couple days and come home. Great ski resorts. Okay, so you say, Annie, well, that's great. I'm glad you've got skiing, but I really like to go to the beach. How far are the beaches to go to from Mesa, Arizona? Well, let's take a look, because they're not far. And from Mesa, you would take, again, that 202 to catch I-10. You go straight out I-10. Now, depending on where you're going to the West Coast, you could catch this road down to San Diego. You can also go to San Diego this way. A couple different ways to go to San Diego, but 5.5 hours either way to any of these beaches, whether you're going to Huntington, Long Beach, Santa Monica Pier, down to San Diego. 5.5 hours, you are there. And a lot of Arizonans own property or rent property on the beach in the West Coast. Now, another place that's even closer is called Rocky Point, or as they say in Mexico, Puerto Peñasco. And that is only a 4-hour drive. So from Mesa, you're going to catch that to the I-10, and then you're going to go straight south on the Highway 8. Takes you right there. Those beaches are fantastic. 20 miles long, 300 yards wide, with huge sand dollars and shells to pick up along the way. It's absolutely gorgeous. So those are our beaches. Now, last but not least, I'd like to share with you the fact that we are not that far from Las Vegas. So if you enjoy gambling, Las Vegas is only a 4.5-hour road trip, and from Mesa, you are going to catch that 202 again. You're going to hit the 101, come around, hit I-17 to, yes, that famous Carefree Highway from the song. And you're going to catch this road right here through Wickiup to I-40 to Kingman, and then again up to Henderson, across the Colorado River to Vegas. So you can go there in 4.5 hours, spend the weekend, and come back, of which many people do. But did you know that there are 4, count them, 4 casinos right around Mesa? And I'm going to show those to you right now. Get in close enough here so we can see all of them. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Talking Stick Resort. It's got golf courses. It's got restaurants. It has the casino. Casino Arizona, right here, minutes from Mesa. By the way, Talking Stick is 30 minutes from Mesa. Weekapaw is right here. That's 30-minute drive right there on Highway 87. And then the last but not least is the Gila Resort and Spa, and it has golf courses. It has, right outside of it, it has, 200 plus stores in the Phoenix outlet malls. It has a water park for the kids, and of course, the casino. So 4 of them right there. I hope that you've enjoyed exploring Mesa and its relationship to all of Arizona and the Southwest.
That should give you an idea of what you can find in Mesa, Arizona, and also as far as walking around on the map kind of gave you an idea of the proximity of where things were. Again, whether you are moving in 9 days or 9 months, give us a call, shoot us a text or an email, and we'll be happy to help you make that move to Phoenix or Mesa or any other suburb here. Until next time, we hope to see you around town.